Hey guys, welcome to Road Coffee Lens, episode 1, part 2, where we go to Falmouth. I'll put that there. But first, before we go to Falmouth, there's somewhere I want to show you. It's a beach, it's on the North Shore, it's called Watergate Bay, and it's one of my favourite places in the country. Here we go. Really random. I'm at Watergate Bay and it's freaking awesome. Unfortunately the tide's coming in, so I can't go as far as I want, but you won't believe me. You think I've set this up? So eventually I left and I met up with a couple of friends and we had dinner in Perinton Port, which was lovely. And then I drove to Falmouth at night time, when it was dark. So I got up and pretty much headed straight for one of my favourite places in the whole world. It means a lot. I keep saying things mean a lot to me. Some things don't mean anything to me at all. My favourite place in the world right now, which is called Jam Records, and it's a coffee shop in Falmouth. And if you're ever in Falmouth, I recommend highly that you go there and buy a coffee and chill out, sit on the sofa and just be. So while I was there, I thought I'd film Mandy, who owns Jam, make my coffee, and I, for some reason, decided to ask her if she liked making coffee or not, which, you know, is a bit ridiculous considering she's celebrating her 10th year this year there. I've known her through her making me coffee, and I kind of guess if she didn't like making coffee, she probably wouldn't have been there for 10 years or still make me coffee with a smile. Do you enjoy making coffee?
I do.
Yeah. So that was a silly question, but I redeem myself, I feel, by my follow-up question. What's your favourite coffee to make?
Probably a cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
A good cappuccino.
Thank you very much.
Right, you're gonna have the serious shakes. Like swallow that.
You might have like one more coffee. Okay. So, after Jam, I headed to find my mystery friend. All I knew was that he lived on a boat that was moored in Perinton. the tide was coming in, so I couldn't go any further. The water was coming up, and there was a boat there, and there was this guy working on the back of the boat. And I was like, that I can't quite see his face, so I hovered like a creeper, and it was Aidan. Hello, stranger.
That's the man I want to see.
How are you doing?
How's your leg like doing?
You got a boat in Perinton.
What a fucking wooden boat.
It's incredible. I can't believe this.
I thought you'd come to say it. I thought you knew I was there.
I did. Kind of. I spoke to Craig, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I saw Aidan the other day," and I was like, "You what?"
Where the fuck's he?
That was the most amazing thing to have happened in this trip. A really close friend of mine who I haven't seen for 2 years. Last I saw him, I was waving goodbye as he sailed across the Atlantic to Antigua and to never return. So then it was time to leave Falmouth, but before I went, I wanted to quickly take some footage of some of the places that made it for me, and just give you a quick run through. So first off, we have Hand Bar. Hand Bar is this awesome beer bar. They do all these different beers from all over the world. It's such a nice place to hang out, and they have art exhibitions all the time, and an American beer festival every 4th of July. The Courtyard Deli is an amazing little food, deli bar, restaurant. It's just a really nice deli shop. So next to the Courtyard Deli is this place called Beerwolf, which is relatively new, and it's awesome. It's basically a pub with a bookshop. And then we have the Poly. The Poly is an old polytechnic building, and there's loads of exhibitions and stuff there, but then the main attraction is a cinema. There's Loading Cafe. It's a gaming cafe, so you can have coffee or gaming based cocktails, and then just sit there and play video games from SNES to Xbox 360. Then last but by no means least is a place called The Front, and The Front is my favourite pub in Falmouth. That's Falmouth, and sadly I had to leave. Next episode on Road Coffee Lens, we are going to London a couple of times for different reasons, and to see people and to go to some different events, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm Matt P. Blake, that was Road Coffee Lens, and see you next time.